Okay, hello everyone. I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes. If people can tune in, that'd be awesome. But just wanted to say hello and jump on here. My sweater is a little bit annoying right now. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my primer while people are jumping on here. There are a couple of things I want to talk about regarding my videos. Why is this driving me nuts? This like collar is just being weird. Hold on. This is driving me crazy. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hold the phone. It's funny how like literal we take that now because like that's mostly how people need to talk now is on the phone and not really together. So, yeah. But anyway, I think that's better. Yeah, that's way better. Okay. So I'm just going to start by priming my eyes. And I'm going to wait to see if anybody else hops on here. I am going to get ready to go to my boyfriend's house. We're going to order some Chili's and just chill. No pun intended. Oh, why did people just leave? I had 2 people tune in and then they just left. That sucks. All right, well, I'm going to message Erica and tell her I'm on because I know that she said that she was going to hop on. That might be her, though. So, as you guys know, I'm getting kind of sick of these nails. But I'm honestly kind of impressed on how long these lasted. Hello, people. Please say hi in the comments if you're watching. Please introduce yourselves. Ooh, I got 3. I got 3. 3 people watching. Oh my god, this primer drives me nuts sometimes. I keep on like making it overflow too much. Dang it. Crap. I'm gonna waste so much product. And I just wiped it all off on my tissue. You know, you're having an off day where you can't even prime your eyes correctly. Oh, hello, Erin. How are you? Sorry, I'm like screaming, but I am so happy you're here. Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing? Oh my god, I'm so happy you're here. Hey, Erica. Um, Renee! Hi! Hi, sweetie. Oh my god, I missed you so much. We need to talk on video chat soon. Thank you so much for being here. You're the sweetest. If you guys didn't know who Erin and Renee is, Erica, I know I talked to Erica quite a bit. Erica has been just such an awesome person to talk to during this whole thing. I've connected with her through YouTube, and we really just were chatting the whole time before this live stream. But Renee is my dear friend from college. We've known each other since we were like 19, I believe, and she's still one of my best friends. I love her so much. So please introduce yourselves to each other. And Erin has been a watcher of my channel for years now. She is a sweetheart. I love her. I'm so happy you're back on my channel. I miss you, and I hope that you're all doing okay, and thank you so much for being here, ladies. So let's get into this look. So if you guys didn't know or didn't see from my video yesterday, I did post a new video of, yeah, she's a sweetheart. I didn't even tell her I was going to be on today. I need to start telling more of my friends that I'm going to be on. Hold on one second. Yeah, I've been going live for a while now because a lot more people have been able to tune in. Sorry, I'm just texting my boyfriend real quick. I know. I'm the worst. I really should tell you more when I'm going live. I've been telling Liz and I've been telling Nora, but neither of them are available to tune in today. But I'm so glad you guys are here. Seriously, makes my day. I'm so glad to chat with you guys right now. Hello. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Love you too. So happy you're here. Um, yeah. Thank you, love. I really appreciate it. So for today, I'm gonna go into my Kaleidos palette. I know I used this the last time I was on my live, but I want to jump into it today because there is still one more shade that I need to test out. Honestly, it's so much fun to have people chatting and live streaming. Honestly, this whole thing reminds me of back in the old days online when me and Renee used to use MSN and AIM and stuff like that. I really feel like live streams bring that old school vibes back. So I'm going to jump into the Kaleidos palette today. I'm going to use mainly these 4 shades. I'm going to use, of course, the mattes, and I'm going to use this silver on my lid. So I wanted to talk about my my YouTube videos real quick. I know that sounds so delicious, Erica. I really wish I could eat some of it. But the only time really me and my family eat turkey is during Thanksgiving. So I'm going to jump into this mustardy yellowy shade first. I'm just going to go into ColourPop's Firefly first because I am trying to use up this shade right here. So I am going to be using these shades as well. These are my everyday single shades that I use pretty much almost every single day. So I'm just going to take that. So for my YouTube videos, so the editor that I use is iMovie, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people know what iMovie is. It's the standard video editor that comes with Apple. If you have a Mac or an Apple computer, whatever you want to call it. I like calling it Mac, but everybody's like, no, it's Apple. But I'm like, whatever. It's Macintosh, okay? So, but my computer is from 2013. I know, I'm just such a horrible Mac person. It's terrible. So my iMovie version is really old because my computer is really old. It's running on a really old software and no one basically uses it anymore. I have El Capitan on my computer, and that's from like, I think the last time I did a software update was probably like 2014, 2015. I don't even know how old it is, to be honest. But my iMovie decided to crap out on me a couple days ago, and it was giving me like a domain error every single time, excuse me, that I was trying to export a video, and it was giving me like this domain error, and I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just delete it and dump it from my computer and hopefully be able to download it and reinstall it. But that, unfortunately, I shouldn't have done that. I probably should have kept it on my computer and just contacted the Apple chat and asked them like what I should do and how do I fix the problem. But I didn't contact them until after I had already dumped the iMovie that I have, and my iMovie is really old because obviously, again, it doesn't work with I couldn't re-download it because the new version won't work with my old software. I need to update my computer software in order to use iMovie. So what I ended up doing is I'm just going to go into that mustard shade as I'm talking. It's like this mustardy brown. What I ended up doing is I finally was able to figure out how to transfer the clips that I had recorded on my computer to my iPhone. I don't know why I just didn't use AirDrop in the first place. I was like, AirDrop is literally such a godsend. I was like, this is so much easier. For some reason, I decided to um, download Dropbox, which Dropbox is great too, but you can't overload it with more than like 2 gigs of files. Like, since my video clips are so big and they take up a lot of memory and space, I had to use AirDrop, but AirDrop makes everything so much easier to transfer it to your phone. And I don't know why I just didn't do that before, but that's what I ended up doing. And I just dropped it right to my iPhone, and they were on my phone. And then I just put those clips into iMovie, and then I was able to put all the clips together, but I'm not really able to edit too much on the version that's for the iPhone. It's easier to edit. Wow, I did build up that color a lot on that side, so I gotta build it up more on this side. But these Kaleidos mats are so easy to build up, and they're so easy to blend. They're so pretty. And now I'm going to go into, I also tried to get Little Mauve here, but I still don't know her actual Instagram. Like, I try to just type in Little Mauve and I can't find her actual Instagram. So it kind of sucks if she's not going to be able to be here. Maybe she'll be able to see that I'm live. So now I'm gonna go into this like chocolatey brown shade. So I was able to edit the clips together because obviously that's what iMovie is for. And then I exported the video, and then it was saved to my phone, and then I airdropped the video to my computer, because AirDrop is literally amazing that you don't have to connect anything or anything like that. And then I was able to upload that to YouTube, because I was thinking about just uploading it directly from my phone, but I always feel like there's problems with YouTube on the phone app, and I just feel like it's easier to upload right from my computer instead. So I'm just going to buff that color in my crease. So yeah, that's unfortunately how I'm going to have to do it for now. Because if I want to update my computer, I have to back up a lot of my files and everything on an external, and I just didn't feel like doing that because I don't really have one. My boyfriend has one and my mom has one, but my mom and I haven't really been getting along lately. I mean, what else is new, Renee? You know that I would never get along with my mom. So my boyfriend wants me to bring it over to his house at some point. He wants me to bring it over today, but I still haven't cleaned my desktop because my desktop's full of pictures and whatever. And I know that's going to drive him crazy, so I'm just going to probably bring it over on Monday. And then I'm going to use this like dark brown shade on my outer corners. And I'm going to put that there. It's so freaking pigmented. I love it. So just for now, I'm going to be using iMovie on my phone, and I'm not going to be able to add intros or anything like that. I couldn't really figure it out. There's like no like real backgrounds to add on the iPhone app for iMovie, so I wasn't really sure how to do that, but at least I was able to put all the clips together and give you guys the video still. That's all that really matters. So I honestly could care less about adding an intro right now. It was fun to do for a while, but unfortunately I can't do that. So I figured just to jump on live to tell you guys my whole story. So yeah, that's the situation with my videos right now. Obviously with live, it's a lot easier just to hop on and do my makeup. So that's why I thought it was easier to just give you a video this way today. And since I've already uploaded a couple looks with the Kaleidos palette, I figured just to jump on and use it again today. And then with my nail situation, I was getting gel manicures for quite a long time before my nail salon had to shut down, unfortunately. So I have to go to CVS at some point and get like a bigger nail file so I can file it off, but also sorry, give me 1 second. Okay. So I like how that outer corner shade looks right now. So now I'm just going to add my NYX glitter glue. So I have to get a nail file from like a big, like fat one, not like the small one, so I can file it off. And then hopefully I'll be able to remove it with acetone, because I'm probably going to have to buy acetone anyway. And then I might paint my own nails at some point, because unfortunately, since I can't get my nails done right now, I'm going to try and learn how to do my own nails. So, I gotta go do that at some point, and I also gotta get some stuff from CVS anyway. I have to go pick up my prescription, so I have to go there at some point anyway. So how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing okay. I keep on seeing 5 and then 4 people, like constantly. So whoever else is here, please introduce yourself. I don't know why there's only 3 people in the comments but 4 people watching, so I don't know who else is watching. And then for my lid shade, I'm going to go into the silver right here. It's such a pretty shade. I've only used this on my inner corners. I haven't used it on my lid yet. And this one's like a special metallic formula. Like the other 2 are like just regular shimmer. And I think this one's the special metallic shade. And that applies like it's wet and foiled. That is so pretty. Holy crap. That is such a stunning shade. Wow. It really does reflect off the light like so beautifully. And I've been kind of just using the product that's on my finger right now and not redipping really, but I'm going to redip a little bit so I can put it on the inner part. But that is stunning. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I'm so excited to film my favorites video soon because I have so many new favorites that I've just fallen in love with. But that's stunning. I love that. I don't know what he's saying. I'm just putting on this shade right now. So a couple days ago, I have a story to share. I was going home from my boyfriend's house, and this psychopath behind me was driving super quick. I mean, super fast, super quick. I don't know what I'm saying. And they decided that I was going too slow for them. Even though the speed limit is 30, I was going 40. They decided to go around me on the opposite side of the road and cut in front of me at a red light. Like, we were getting to a red light anyway, and we were getting into the left turn lane to turn onto the main road that I used to go home, which is a 3-lane road anyway. So you could have just went around me at that point when the light turned green. But for some reason, you were being a psycho and decided to go on the opposite side of the road just to get in front of me to the light that we were both going to wait at anyway, so you had to stop and wait at a light anyway. Why the hell did you decide to be a psycho at that point? Like, I'm like, this person either was high or drunk, because a sober person probably would not have done that. And I was just like, what the hell? Like, it scared the shit out of me. It was so crazy. I was like, people are being insane right now. It's like, if people aren't gonna be safe and you're gonna be out, the least you can do is drive safely right now because of the state that we're in right now. Like, what the hell? It was so scary. It, like, literally shocked me so much. And I was so upset. And I honked the shit out of them for like 2 lights at least. And then I was all up behind them. And I was like, yeah, if you want to drive like that. And then I just sped past them. I was like, fuck you. I was so pissed. It was scary. Truly scary. It was just insane. I just can't believe how crazy this person was. At least I have a car to drive and I don't have to take public transportation right now, but seriously, that's why I told my boyfriend I'm going to stay home more often, but it was insane. I use my finger. I don't blend my like matte shades in the crease with my finger, but I do use my finger to apply the shimmer shade because it just is more pigmented to me. That's why I use a glitter glue. Because for me, I'm all about the shimmer. Like, I have to put a shimmery shade on my lid every day of my life. I don't really love all matte look. I need the shimmer. It just makes me happy. And that's typically how you do eyeshadow anyway, but you can do eyeshadow whatever way you want to. And I don't use those finger, what are they called? The little sponge eyeshadow applicators, because I don't really like those. I just use 2 brushes every single day. I just use a crease brush to blend or apply the transition shade and then the crease shade. So I just use like a shade like this. I mean a brush like this. And then for the defining shade, I use like a darker shade and apply that with this brush. And then I use, yes, always all about the shimmer and glitter. And then I also use this on the outer corners as well. You're supposed to clean them off in between, but I'm too lazy for that. And I kind of like how the darker colors deepen up the crease by itself by having a little bit leftover product from the previous shade that I've used. And then I'm going to just apply a little bit more of that. I know I should clean them every day, but honestly, I'm pretty lazy about it. I do have a spot cleaner that I use for the brushes that I use on a daily basis, like my eyeshadow brushes. They get dirty so easily because I'm dipping into different eyeshadows every single day. I am. But the brush and sponge cleanser is really good to use just to spray your brushes and clean them off. And also because the soap cleaner that I use on Sephora, because I love the Sephora brush cleaner. It's like $13. It's not that expensive. Excuse me. My voice is getting so raspy right now. It's sold out on Sephora, so I can't even replace it if I would want to, but I don't really have to because I don't use it too often, but I use it every single day to clean my sponge. So as long as my sponge is clean. And then for my brow bone, I'm just going to use Hear Me Out from ColourPop. I am trying to use up this shade as well, so I use it pretty much every single day. And I'm just going to take that on my brow bone. And this is a concealer brush from Crown. And I think I got this a while ago in a Ipsy bag. That's when I used to have Ipsy. I don't know if you know what Ipsy is, Renee. It's a subscription service. And if I'm like kind of being a little bit educational in this video, it's because Renee is um, starting to learn more about makeup because her job required her to learn more about makeup. So she does ask me a lot of makeup questions. Even though I'm no expert, I do appreciate you asking me. That silver really did create a lot of transfer in my crease, but I kind of like it, and it's just so pretty. I love it. I was thinking about using the Melt Cosmetics palette today in this video, but I am going to post my first impressions on that palette tomorrow anyway, so. And I kind of like posting my first impressions first before I actually use the palette on my live. I mean, I know I said I was going to post more use more products for first impressions on a live stream, but I did use the Kaleidos palette last week, but I haven't used this in a few days since I've been testing out the ColourPop palette and the Melt Cosmetics palette. So now I'm just going to grab my foundation and stuff. Just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna grab a few products that I'm still trying to just use up. So I'm just gonna use basically the same stuff that I've been using for a while. I'm just trying to blow my nose off camera as well because I know I don't want to gross people out. I just like blowing my nose before I do my foundation. And I'm just going to grab my mascara and stuff. I'm going to change up the mascara today. And then I'm going to have you guys pick my blush and highlight today. I do like doing that with you guys. It's so much fun. So I'm just going to grab my nude liner. And then we'll be good to go. Okay. Sorry. Just want to blow my nose a little bit more. Sorry. Okay. So for my foundation and everything, I'm just going to take my MAC Prep and Prime like I've been using every single day. And it's just so refreshing to put on before my concealer. Yes. I used to do, I'm just going to use my e.l.f. primer. This guy right here. I like using a lot of inexpensive products on my face. But I do have a lot of high-end products as well, but sometimes it's just fun to use products that are a little bit cheaper. And I don't go and buy expensive primers. Yes, but I do my foundation. I mean, I do my foundation after my eyeshadow now. I used to do it the reverse way, but I do find that doing your foundation after, it kind of gives my face a little bit more time to breathe as well. I do like doing my foundation after my eyes now because I do get a lot of fallout. Not really fallout, but like a lot of shimmer under here when I do apply my lid shade. So if I just take a makeup wipe and clean it up, it's a lot easier than like having to clean up shimmer after putting on your foundation because then the sparkle kind of gets everywhere. So ever since I did that and switched to doing that, I've never looked back. It's so much easier to apply eyeshadow now that way. So now I'm going to apply my foundation. I'm going to use the same foundation I've been trying to use up. I think I only have a couple more uses out of this before I use it up, but this is like my favorite foundation for like every day. I also love the Maybelline Fit Me foundation if you're looking for something cheaper. But this is the Bare Minerals Stick Foundation, and I absolutely love it. It's kind of getting harder to apply because it's getting so low. I'm going to try turning it around and apply it that way, but no problem, girl. So glad you're still here. So I think that's all I'm going to do for that. I'm actually a little bit later than I thought I was going to be. I thought I was going to be done around this time, but it's okay. I'll be done in probably like 20 minutes or so. So what are you guys doing right now? I know Erica's cleaning. What are you doing, Renee? Just chilling? Listening to me, obviously. I do love this foundation, though. It's the Bare Minerals Stick Foundation in the shade Opal. I'm not sure if I said that. But it is one of my favorite foundations for very natural days. I mean, I've just been wearing natural foundation anyway. I've been loving the ColourPop Tinted Moisturizer. I've been loving the Bare Minerals Stick Foundation, and I've been whipping out a couple of other ones. Ooh, what did you order? What are you eating? I'm gonna order Chili's for me and Josh soon. And I'm just gonna go pick it up and chill at his house, and that's about it. It is a really gross day out today, though. Yesterday was so beautiful. It was his birthday yesterday, so that was really nice. His parents made us some steak, and then we had a rainbow cookie cake, and it was really, really nice. Oh, nice. Are these still good? Because I feel like we don't really get fried chicken anymore, but we do go to, I know Chick-fil-A is like terrible to go to still, but like their chicken is so good though. We don't go there that often, but we've been going a lot more now because we don't really cook. And I'm just gonna use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Maybe we should get that. So I'm just gonna use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Ivory. I've been going hard with this because I basically have only been using this in my Tarte concealer. But you guys know this is like one of my favorite concealers ever. My nose is a little bit dry today. We go to KFC. We go to Chick-fil-A, and then we also go to this place called PDQ. I'm not sure if people know about that place. I know they're a chain, and I don't know if they're outside of New York or not, but they are so good. Oh my God, their food is so good. Their fried chicken is delicious. And it's really hard to compare whether or not they're better than Chick-fil-A. It is kind of difficult, but they're both so good. I don't know. What are you saying? Oh, they're so good. Seriously, amazing. Their food is always so fresh. So good. They're like my favorite fast food place. They're definitely more expensive, but they're so good. They're like $25. No, I've never even heard of that place. I love how it always ends up being about food at some point. And I'm surprised I'm not even hungry yet. I only had waffles like a couple of hours ago, but I'm not that hungry. Probably because I didn't work out today and yesterday. I'm definitely going to work out tomorrow. I try to work out at least 3 or 4 times a week now, just to keep the blood flowing. Yeah, I've never had that. I don't even know. Are they here in New York? I've never had that. Me and Josh have pretty much the same kind of food. Yeah. Honestly, like, I still like working out because it does honestly really help me sleep better at night because I'm a horrible sleeper, and I know you are too, Renee, but it does help keep the blood flowing, and it does make me feel a lot better. So now I'm just going to use, excuse me, the ColourPop No Filter powder. Excuse me, that's the wrong brush. In translucent, I'm going to take my little powder brush and just set my under eyes. Oh. So I guess I couldn't have it. Why don't you just comment, Josh? Just comment like once if you're gonna text me. I don't know if he's even watching or not, but oh, I didn't see your comment, Erin. Yes, I feel like cleaning is really like I've been getting a lot of cleaning done, honestly, because I was putting off cleaning a lot lately. I think he just left. I don't even know who's watching right now, but um he says that he's shy and he doesn't like commenting sometimes, but as long as he tunes in, that's fine. I know this isn't really his cup of tea watching me put my makeup on before I see him, so I still feel like my nose is a bit dry today. So don't worry, I'm gonna wash my hands after this. So that's what, and I don't touch my face if I cough or anything. So now I'm gonna use my nude liner. I really should get another one of these probably, because this is gonna be the only liner that I use for a while. I'm too lazy to smudge anything on the lower lash line. Thank you, Erica. I don't even know if he's watching. Erica. Erin, I'm sorry. Thank you so much, though. It's actually his sister's birthday today. Yesterday, we had a lot of birthdays. His best friend actually shares the same birthday, Josh's best friend. So we did a video chat with them last night on this app called Zoom. Sorry, give me 1 second. Yeah, you should do a live stream of painting. One of my friends does that on Facebook. I don't know if you remember Jackie Renee from Post, but she does a lot of live streams, like Jackie and Haron. I'm sure you probably remember them. She's not married to him anymore. They got divorced a while ago, but she does do live streams of paint nights, and it really is so cool to watch. So you should definitely do that. But it was Josh's best friend's birthday yesterday, and it's also my uncle's birthday, my dad's brother. And then it was also my sister's boyfriend's dad's birthday yesterday too. So it's just so weird how common it is, And I also have to text Josh's sister. Happy birthday, because it is her birthday today. Isn't that weird? And then my mom and my mom's brother's birthday was March 9th. And they both have their birthdays the same day, but a year apart. And then my boyfriend's sister and him are literally a day apart. And my boyfriend was yesterday, and my boyfriend's sister's birthday is today. It's just so weird how common March is. All right, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara today. I feel like using it. All right, so while I'm applying my mascara, I want you guys to comment on a brand of blush and a brand of highlight. I'm kind of leaning towards my ColourPop highlights today or Kaleidos. I was kind of thinking about using my Kaleidos highlight again because I've only used it a couple of times. But comment if you guys want me to use a certain highlight or blush. I would love to know what you guys pick. I love doing this with you guys. It really gets me to use some other brands or other blushes that I haven't used in a while. Oh, yeah. Well, don't you use the camera when we talked on Skype, but it's like you can't use you'd have to use your mic, right? Like your headphones. Not sure how that works. Thank God Macs come with built-in microphones. I would die if I didn't have one. And then I'm going to use my Maybelline Lash Discovery mascara. He's such a pain. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you would have to get the angle like overhead, so that would be hard to set up. But can you guys comment on what blush or highlight I should use? I have MAC, I have Anastasia Beverly Hills, I have ColourPop, I have Ofra, I have Physicians Formula, Milani, what else? What else? I have Benefit. I was kind of thinking about using my Benefit Cookie highlight because that one is so stunning and I haven't used it in a little while. And then for my inner corners, I actually didn't set my face. I forgot to do that. So I'm just going to use my Charlotte Tilbury powder. This one is expensive, but I am so close of using this guy up, to using this guy up. Why can't I talk? Should I use Benefits Cookie? I was thinking about just using that whole palette because there's a blush, bronzer, and highlight in there. But if you want me to use a different blush, Erica, let me know. But if you want me to use, just comment a blush super quick, like a brand or anything. I know, I really can't talk. I'm like, but just, yeah. I've been trying to use up this powder for so long, and I know Marley was like, just to get rid of it, but it's literally like my favorite face powder. It just is so beautiful on the skin. Should I just use the Benefit? Okay, I guess I will. I might use a different blush or highlight though because I don't really want to use a pinky blush. So I might use a different, you know what? I know what blush to use. I forgot that I wanted to use this blush. So I already know which blush I'm going to use. So for the inner corners, I'm just going to take my standard inner corner highlight. Let Me Explain is my favorite one from them. But I want to use this one. All right, I will use the Benefit highlighter. Even though you guys didn't really choose it, I chose it for you, but it's all right. That's what I'm going to use today. If you guys haven't tried Benefits Cookie, it's so stunning. Literally so pretty. Okay, My boyfriend's just delaying me from getting ready earlier. He keeps on nagging me to get nachos from Chili's. We usually get the 2 for $25 though, because it's way cheaper and it comes with a bunch of stuff. I really wish we could get the 2 for $30 and get the margaritas to go. That'd be freaking awesome. I'm not sure if we can do that right now, but their margaritas are so good. I don't even know how they would make that to go. The Chili's is so freaking good. I love them. Their food's always so good. I think I'm going to get the ribs today because they're so delicious. It's such a rainy day today. Right. We need to kind of get a move on. Yeah, we've been actually blending a lot of drinks because I bought him a blender like a few years ago for his birthday. Oh, dang. Okay, girl. Love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great day. Bye, girl. Okay. I know, the food is calling, and if you just want to put me on mute and keep me running, that's fine too. Okay, so let me grab my bronzer, blush, and highlight. Love you, girl. Thank you so much for being here. Let me go grab that stuff. Is the blush that I want? Yes. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to use Benefits. Let me grab that. I'm probably just going to use my new ColourPop lipstick. But if you guys want me to use something else, let me know. But I am just going to grab my lipstick as well. It's the new Velvet Blur lipstick that I have. I think that's what I'm going to use. Okay, so I'm wondering where Marley is. I did text her a while ago, but she might be sleeping. My best friend has been sleeping this whole day too. I haven't heard from her since last night. So, all right, so for my bronzer, I'm just going to go into my usual butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I am trying to work on using this up more, so I want to use it as much as I can. I usually use the Milani or I use the butter bronzer. That's all I basically have been using lately. I kind of gave up on the Private Party bronzer from ColourPop because that is just so hard to hit pan on. But I've been kind of concentrating on using the same bronzers lately just to, make some more progress on them. So I'm kind of upset that I didn't get my previous ColourPop order because they had to shut down because of LA's restrictions that they had to shut down any companies that were non-essential. But the last order that I had made, I had ordered a lip scrub and a lip balm, so I'm kind of upset that I couldn't get it. But obviously, there's a lot more things going on, so I ended up canceling that order because they were offering anyone that did order the new Mulan collection or anything. Why did I say Mulan collection or anything before they had to shut down, you were able to get a full refund. But since I used Afterpay to pay for it, I only got my first payment back. I didn't get the cost of the full order because I'm using Afterpay to pay for things now, but at least like I can use that to put towards the order that I had ordered before all this, which was like the Going Coconuts palette and like the Super Shock highlighter. So I'm going to try and find like a cheaper lip scrub or lip balm in CVS at some point. All right, so for my blush, I'm going to use Buxom's Wanderlust. I haven't used this in a while, and I kind of wanted to whip it out and use it today. It's such a pretty, like, shimmery blush. And these are super pigmented, so you don't really need too much at all. And I did order the Mulan blush from ColourPop as well. But unfortunately, I can't get that now, so it just lets me, you know, use more of my blushes in my collection. So the only new blush I had gotten was the one that I got from the Making Mauves collection from ColourPop. Oh my god, that's so pigmented. I already put on too much. Oh well. Alright, it should be done in not even like 10 minutes. Why is this so pigmented? Holy crap. Okay. I feel like I need to blend this out a little bit. But at the same time, who cares? So I'm just going to blend it out a little bit with my powder brush. But that is already like super pigmented. So that is on. So that's how it's staying. Okay, and then for my highlight, I'm going to go into the Benefit Cheek Leaders Mini Bronze Squad palette. And I'm going to be using this stunning highlight called Cookie from Benefit. They did recently release, thank you, release this highlight in a single, because they knew how popular this highlight was going to be, because literally this is one of the best highlights I've ever used. It's so stunning. But since I didn't own Benefit's Hoola or the Gold Rush blush, it wasn't really that big of a deal for me to get the trio, because I would use all these products anyway. But look at that. It is literally so freaking stunning. Oh, so brutal. I love it. I'm going to take that on this side as well, obviously. I feel like I need a new highlighting brush at some point. I feel like this brush kind of like still kind of applies it a little bit too thick, but it still gets it on the way I want it to. But that is just so stunning. I love this highlight. Yeah, I do have a fan brush from IT Cosmetics right here, but I just like how the ABH one applies. I just feel like it's getting too old. I feel like I need a new one, but this has still always been my favorite. I've just had it for so long. I think I've had it for like almost 4 years, and I have not put it down. It's still my favorite. This came out when ABH first introduced highlights, I think, for their line. That's how long I've had it for. It was like before they had come out with the Glow Kits, they came out with those amazing single highlighters. ABH is still one of the best brands for highlight. I still love their highlighters so much. But I got that with the two, I think with one highlight that I had ordered from ABH. I think that was the last time I actually ordered from ABH's website. If I get anything from ABH, I just order it from Sephora, or I get it from in store from Sephora. So I'm just going to set my face with my Flower Beauty spray. Then I need to get out of here, so I'm just going to just brush through my brows, and then we'll apply my lipstick, and then we'll be done. And I'm just going to, the blush is a little harsh, but whatever. I forgot how pigmented it is. Like, I literally dipped into the pan like 3 times, and I should have only dipped like maybe twice. I find that this L'Oreal gel does dry out really quickly. Like this is like my third one, I think. And it does dry out really quickly. I don't remember what I was talking about. I'm like tired. I just want to get out of here. I'm not even that hungry still though, but I decided to skip lunch today because when we have Chili's, it's just such a big meal. So, because we have an appetizer and we have, see, I never really fill in my brows. Since we have the 2 for $20, we have the chips and guac. We always get the chips and guac because I love their chips and their guacamole is so good. And then I usually get the ribs and it comes with 2 sides. It comes with the fries and the mashed potatoes. I always get those. You can choose a different side, but the loaded mashed potatoes are so good. And then the ribs, so it's already like a super filling meal. Sorry. Liz finally texted me. And then for the lips, I'm going to apply, I'm going to apply ColourPop's Velvet Blur lipstick in the shade Virgo Moon. I love this shade. It's so pretty. This is like the 3rd time I'm wearing it. It's just such a pretty lipstick. Might be a little bit too pink for this, though. Maybe I'm going to use something else. I actually think this is a little bit too pink for this. Kind of want everything to be very neutral today. I mean, when do I not want that? So I'm just going to grab a different lipstick. I'm going to use the ColourPop Velvet Luxe lipstick in Casual Dress. But I'm so lazy about filling in my brows, Renee. That's why I just use a brow gel. Yeah, that's definitely more of the color I was going for. I might apply a gloss on top, but honestly, I literally just apply these for these videos and then I just take the gloss or take the lipstick off as soon as we eat, so. Should I do a gloss or no gloss? I know, Chili's is so good. Did I say I didn't prefer a matte look? No, what are you talking about? For my face or for my lips? Okay. I'm not like too much of a gloss girl, but all right, should I? Since Renee hasn't been here before, I'll do a gloss for her. I have Bite Beauty, I have ColourPop, I have Lime Crime, I have Fenty. The Fenty glosses are my absolute favorite. Those are Rihanna's glosses. Wasn't sure if you're aware that Rihanna has a makeup line, but she makes my favorite glosses ever. What is that? I mean, Josh actually loves gloss on me, so his favorite looks are any type of gloss, um, or a red lipstick. He just loves red lipstick on me. Sorry, it takes me so long to apply my lipstick. All right, which one should I use? Let me just grab a couple real quick. I do use lip liners, but since I haven't been working or going out anywhere, I just skip them because if I'm just going to his house, I usually don't wear them. But I do like lip liners. But I can go without them. Yeah, if I wear a liquid lipstick, I have to wear a lip liner. But since the velvet lip liners are velvet lipsticks are so light, you don't really need a lip liner with them. All right, I think that's good enough. I'm like done doing this. All right, let me see. Okay. Let me see what I can pull out. I don't know if I want to use a ColourPop one. Kind of upset I didn't get the Luxe lip glosses as well when they were still in stock. That kind of upset me too. I'm not going to use any of these. Alright, so I'm going to pull out one from Fenty. I might pull out one from Too Faced. I'm going to pull out one from Bite. I'm going to pull out another one from ColourPop. I also love this one from Alamar Cosmetics. So I think that's a good array of options. So I have Fenty's Hot Chocolate. It's like this deeper shimmery gloss. I have ColourPop So Juicy Gloss in She's Here. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. I have Bite Beauty's Honey Lip Gloss. I love the Bite Beauty glosses. They're so nice. I have Too Faced Sweet Peach Gloss in Peach Fuzz. And then I have Alamar Cosmetics Gloss in, what is this called?